Welcome back. We are covering number 15 of 25 inspirational stories to encourage you in your business journey. And today is Sidney Poitier. And again, before we get started, I want to encourage you to do me a favor, click the thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and click the alert button so you're notified of future content that's put out. And I hope you're encouraged by what we're doing here. We want to, keep fighting off apathy and discouragement. It's a journey. It is a business journey. And again, some of you may be in the throes of doing everything you can to just keep the lights on, right? And I get it, been there. I failed and lost the business and lost everything, and had to start over, had to take a break, had to get an actual job, in corporate America, which I do not love at all. I love being a business owner. And so, I want to encourage you, but sometimes you got to put things aside and keep battling and, you know, just own up and do what you got to do to pay the bills and support your family. I get it. I'm there with you. So however, I'm not stopping. I'm doing this myself. I'm trying, and I want to encourage you to do the same thing, right? Whether you're there right now or you failed in the past and you have that itch, you know what it's like. You know what I'm talking about. If you're a true entrepreneur, you never can get over it. And it's tough to work in corporate America sometimes when the best thing that you've ever experienced was having your own business. But again, a lot of these folks that I've covered in these videos are a little bit older in their careers when they've started again or had their first success. So keep trying. So we're covering Sidney Poitier today. Give you a little background. Sidney Poitier is a Bahamian American actor. He was actually born in Miami. I guess his parents, would come to the States frequently to sell produce, but he was born in Florida, so he has dual citizenship there. And he was born on February 20th, 1947, while his parents were on one of those trips. He spent his early childhood in the Bahamas until he was age 15 when he moved to Miami to live with his brother. And then about a year later, he ended up moving to New York, and his first job was as a dishwasher to earn money. So let's talk about the failure, right? Again, we always see the end result when people are at the top, but we never take time to, look at the process in which it took to get there. It wasn't instantaneous. He didn't just show up to New York at the age of 16, get the first role he got and get that success, right? So after his first audition, the casting director told him to stop wasting everyone's time and go be a dishwasher, which he already was. And so that's tough to hear, right? That's tough to hear. And a lot of folks give up after their first no, right? And not, it wasn't just a no. I mean, it was, that's harsh to hear something like that, right? But he didn't give up. So, and besides being on his own at the age of 16, which is also tough, right? He didn't, again, we talked about him not finding his early success, but he also didn't succeed because he wasn't received well by the audiences because he couldn't keep a tune. He couldn't sing. And so, he received rejection there. He also, on his second attempt at acting after he got his first, some roles early on, even though he failed at them, but his second major attempt, he was noticed and given a shot, and he got the leading role in a play, and it ran for 4 days before the play shut down and it failed. Now, there's a lot of things that go into that, right? He may not have failed because of his acting there, but needless to say, that still can, be hard on you, right? I mean, 4 days and everyone else could have, been stinking up the joint. Maybe it was just not marketed well. There's so many different, things that have impact on why things fail. And it's not necessarily your, issue there. Obviously, it's not his because he's a great actor, and so maybe wasn't as good early on, but I can probably guarantee you that if he got the lead and was given a shot, there's probably some other mitigating circumstances there that might have been the cause for that. So, but anyway, the point here is to not give up. But then, he kept on pushing through despite all of that, despite the negative feedback, despite not being received well because he couldn't sing, and then also having that failure with the 4-day play. He did find some success. So, he was given roles in major films, right? He finally had some breakthroughs, and some of those are No Way Out, Blackboard Jungle, and The Defiant Ones. And in The Defiant Ones, he was nominated for an Academy Award along with his co-star in the movie, Tony Curtis, who's at the time a well-known Hollywood elite, his father of Jamie Lee Curtis, and so he was one of those up and comers as well. They're both nominated actually, but they both kind of canceled each other out, and neither one of them won it. But he was the first, African American, Bahamian American to be nominated for an Academy Award, even though he didn't win it. So, but again, he went on to keep working. And that was for Best Actor, which was just unheard of. It never happened before. So, but again, he kept fighting. And then he was nominated again for his role in Lilies of the Field, in which he actually won it. Won the Academy Award, was the first, like I said, black actor to win the award for Best Actor, which is, really opened up a lot of doors, although it wasn't for a long time after that. I think Denzel might have been the first one to actually win it since then. I could be wrong in that, but, again, it's been far and few between. So another one of his major films back in the day, too, in the, 60s and 70s was Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and that film addressed interracial marriage, which was, a major taboo, even more so than it is today. But again, point being is that he found success. If he would have stopped, at his first discouragements and first setbacks there, we wouldn't have had the major films and been able to be witness to the great actor Sidney Poitier. So anyway, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you're encouraged by his setbacks and the negativity that he had to face and overcome. And I hope that you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and hit the alert button. And we will see you at the next video.